Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kingston, I'm your host. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so today let's start our analysis with NAS, okay? Because since this NAS is your favorite, okay? So from weekly time frame, we can see more than never price is definitely gonna is trying to retest this long beautiful week, after which it may continue going down, or it may just turn around from this level and just keep going down from here. Okay, so it's all dependent on the price action, okay, on the force seen in the market. Okay, so for me, I would say the weekly time frame is inconclusive. I would say that. Okay, so heading to daily time frame, we can clearly see the price is actually trying to form some sort of consolidation here. I mean, unless it breaks above 126.45. If price breaks above 126.45, then it makes sense for us to join, the price movement until we get to somewhere around 127.92, which is approximately 100 pips, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, this is about 144 pips. Okay, making sense, right? So on the other hand, if price actually breaks below 125.20, it means that it's a green signal for sellers to jump hop in and ride price until they get to somewhere around 121.75. But I'm not that guy, I'm not that patient to wait. Okay, going to 4 hours time frame, the trend here is pretty much still bullish. Why? Because the low of the previous 4 hours is still not broken, so we have to really be very patient here. Okay, so for 1 hour time frame, we're seeing something that is worth getting rejoicing about, because we have seen 3 consecutive bearish candles, telling us that it is very possible that the next 1 hour could trigger price to actually keep dropping until 124.02. Okay, but then we cannot rely on this information, okay, until we have the next 1 hour perhaps cross below of course cross below 125.20. But then this crossing, we have to take confirmation for trades from 30 minutes, which is from 125.19. Okay, so that is the plan I have for today. If I get a closure, at least 30 minutes closure below or close to 125.20, then I'm going to look out for a weak candle, or look out for this setup, which is bearish structure. Otherwise, I'm expecting then to have a very, very long bullish candle breaking above this level and then closing either above or below. Okay, if I see that, I'm going to take advantage of the week to ride the trend until 127.92. Okay, so that is the plan for today and nothing else. There's nothing, just watch out for today. There's nothing I'm going to trade here if it doesn't work out with my plans. Okay, having said that, EURUSD is pretty much very simple. From 15 minutes back, I told you guys that I enjoy taking trades from 15 minutes. So from 15 minutes perspective, sorry guys, from 15 minutes perspective, this is actually what is going on now. Okay, so if price crosses below 0.0081, it simply means one thing, that we are likely going to see 0.99825. okay, so this is something that is very obtainable. But then let's see how it works out. From how it works out, we can actually keep, we can actually take a trade. Let's see. So according to the drawing, actually, we're actually gonna wait for the breakout of price evolve 126.46. If we can see a breakout, in this form, okay, in this particular form, right? So in this form, so we can actually take advantage, okay. And then if you see a breakout again in this form as well, we're going to take advantage of it. So a breakout above, we take advantage of 144 pips, and the breakout below, take advantage of 112 pips. What I feel is the breakout of below, making this 112 pips is more likely to happen than making this 150 pips, right? So but anyway, let's just see what happens. I'm not a market maker, I'm just a price action trader, right? So most likely, maybe if price comes close to this line, because of this trend line, the reaction of price on this trend line, perhaps if it's not time for this trend line to be broken, perhaps if price comes to this line, it's just going to bounce off, create some sort of long consolidation here and bounce off. Okay, let's see how it plays out. Okay, we're still waiting. Let's just see how price reacts. I'm eager to see what price is actually gonna do here. As of now, I don't really have any clue of what's gonna happen because we just have a new 4 hours and the new 1 hour at the same time, so I have no single clue what price is actually gonna do. But looking at how this candle closed, perhaps price could actually go all the way up, maybe to break or to form something like this, something of this nature. Let me just mark it, something of this nature. Okay, so maybe that is what price is actually headed for. Let's see how it goes. Even if this low is broken, this low here, let's assume that it's broken. I mean, we don't have any business with that, right? My business today is to see what happens when price breaks below here, gets into this area. If price succeeds in getting to this area, then based on how the next at least 30 minutes candle closes, that is actually what is going to help me in forming my decision on which direction I'm going to hop onto today. For me, price is looking really nice from here, but then this is not something I was hoping to see. So my aim today is just to wait for price to come to the area where I want it to come. If it does, then I'm going to take advantage. If it doesn't come, I'm not going to force trade. I'm not going to force any trade today. Okay. Or perhaps if this candle actually plays around here, if it plays around a lot here, like coming down here and closing with a lot of wick to the up and to the downside at the top and the bottom side, then if 30 minutes candle opens, that is NYSE, when there is sufficient volume, so the break of based on the reaction of that candle, that initial reaction after open, we're going to decide on which way to go. Okay. it's all about a waiting game. We just have to be patient, okay? I don't have the strength to talk much today. Apologies for that, guys. So let's be patient and wait calmly, okay? Minutes more to voting time, that we can determine where price is actually going. In a couple of minutes, we're just gonna see what prices it's gonna do. Okay guys, a couple of minutes, just 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, if I see good price movement, good enough. If I don't see, I'm just gonna give it from the formation of candle, just gonna give it about 10 to 15 minutes. If I don't see any good move, then I'm gonna just end the stream. Okay, because today seems to be like a pretty much dull day. I mean, perhaps this is as a result of NFP news that is on Friday. We have on Friday, so markets may just keep on consolidating until that day, because that's normally the trend, right? So we just expect some level of consolidation to be maintained by price actions until next NFP, so that it just corrects all the consolidation at once. I mean, break out and correct all the perhaps if it's breaking upside, it's going to correct all the moves upside. Otherwise, it's going to just fill this formation here, fill this wedge here, and keep going down. So you never can tell what actually is going to happen. So let's keep our fingers crossed and just hope for the best. Hi Adnan, what do you want with EURUSD? EURUSD, perhaps the break of this high, the break of 1.003339 perhaps is a good buy opportunity. But then I always advise anyone that knows me to do what? To wait until a range is broken. This is considered to be a range, whereas this is actually a fake out. So knowing fully well that this is a possible fake out, so it makes sense if we just relax until this high is broken. If this high is broken, I think it's going to be to our own advantage, whereby we take profit at a later level, right? Let's look at possible place to take profit. EURUSD actually is open for some other purpose. I mean, just taking options trade with EURUSD. That's why I actually left it open in the first place. So you can imagine taking profits all the way to that, to this top. It's something, it's somewhat very, it's somehow very profitable, I guess, right? Taking profits all the way, that's about 32 pips. That is hard to come by, especially for EURUSD. Okay, is about to. Volume is about to come into the market, so let's see how that is gonna be. Let's see, we're just waiting. In less than 2 minutes, volume is gonna drop into the market, then we shall see clearly. Let's see. So let me just quickly look at this to see if I have a final change of mind. Oh, this candle is quite long. My question now is what actually is going to happen here. I believe the break of this low could actually trigger this to fill this, to correct all this consolidation here, right? To complete this formation. Let's see. We don't know yet. Let's see how it plays out. But then, guys, I'm not taking any. I'm not forcing trades. Okay, I'm not going to force trades today. What I'm going to do today is just to wait for our, perhaps after, if volume comes into the market after a couple of minutes, perhaps 15 minutes. I think it makes sense to wait for 15 minutes at least, or 30 minutes to close before we can actually establish a direction. Okay. So this is supposedly our volume time, but we don't know how it's gonna happen. If this candle breaks below this one, and then if it pulls back and later comes to break its own low, then it could actually be a very nice entry for us. Let's see. Let's observe and see actually how it's happening. So nothing yet until now. Nothing is happening. Basically nothing is happening until now. Let's see. USD on the other hand, because I'm using 15 minutes, I'm gonna attempt a trade the moment this high is broken. Okay, I'm gonna just zoom in so that everyone sees around what I'm doing. I'm gonna attempt a trade with a very tight stop loss at, the trade is on at 14 pips. So I'm just gonna target, here I have 14 pips take profit, but then I'm just gonna target something around 10 pips. Okay, this is very looks like very nice trade that's gonna play out right here. If it doesn't play out and it plays out in the next 15 minutes, by the way, let's go back to NAS. So NAS is showing some good signs, showing some very nice fantastic signs. Let's see. I just wish I can get price to pull back. Yes, exactly. Nice. So guys, the entry is going to be below here. That is if price does not misbehave. Okay, that is going to be the entry. Why did I decide that this is going to be our entry? Because it broke below the previous 30 minutes and then moved all the way back and pulled back, right? So if it breaks, first let's remove this first until it breaks the low. If price starts to approach 125.28, then I'm going to set a sell stop below here. If it's buying, if it is a buy stop, then I may have to wait because this line is still very far, right? So I may have to wait for a break of this level, right? So fortunately, I'm not going to take a trade against what I believe in. I only opted to see if I could actually some sort of sell here because this level is very close to our entry, right? It makes sense if we take advantage of the well-known plays that we know. I have my strategies, by the way, but then I'm only taking this trade because my strategy here is not playing out. I've not reached any opportunity here to use my plays. I have my plays. Okay, guys, did you see this? So this Euro USD is actually, it looks like it's going to play out pretty fine. But then once it hits 10 pips, I'm going to close everything. Okay, once I make up to 10 pips, I'm going to just close everything. So it's going to be 442. Okay, 442 is around here, somewhere here. Yeah, that's it. So that's my 10 pips. Once price gets to that area, I will be more than glad to close. Okay, let me set an alarm just in case I am not consciously looking at the screen. So it's going to trigger the subconscious and the unconscious and the interconscious. I wonder how these guys manage to deceive us with this subconscious, conscious stuff. Okay, I think price is heading to our entry. Looking good. It's all looking good, looking great. Let's see. Once price hits, don't mind my attention. I may not be paying attention. So once that area gets hit, I think I should set some alarm as well, because this has to do with money. Once that level gets hit, oh come on, that wasn't why is this Euro USD? No, what the hell is this? Okay, there's something I'm forgetting. So guys, just in case you're dropping messages, guys, sorry, I'm not looking at messages at this time. Let me do this and just look at the messages so that I don't make people lose their money. Okay, there's no message time. Fine. Do not forget, you need to have a very tight stop loss at 13.6 pips. That is 14 pips. It makes it a whole lot of sense if you please maintain that stop loss, okay? Because it's going to help us to not to lose much, right? So this is actually how many pips? 9.5 pips. Nice. That's nice. Looking good. What about this? Yeah. So do not forget what I said initially before this started playing. As I said, if price breaks below this candle and retraces, then after retracing, if it breaks below itself, then we can get in. It means after all the noise, it's actually going to touch somewhere around 124.05, because that is actually basically the next support level we have, right? So let's see how it plays out. Okay, I think it's time to set this position to yes, nice, fantastic. Let's see. Come on, man. Yes. So the stop loss is a little bit big, but we can adjust it with time. Let's just give it time. Take profits. It's gonna be at 121 pips. Really, 124.04 is gonna be the take profits. And let me just label it as usual, as our tradition has always been. Do not forget, if you are not comfortable with this position, the best thing you could do for yourself at this instance is to stay away. Okay, close the positions now. See, you are not losing anything at this moment. You need to close the positions. That is, if you are not comfortable with the position, it makes sense if you please close out. Okay, that's going to be my one and only advice. I'm not going to say that again today. So if Euro USD manages to come down and hit our stop loss, it's nice. After all, we planned it and it came to fruition or whatever it's called. Sometimes some English are quite difficult to pronounce and to speak. Sorry if Something I know for sure here is if we can get 15 minutes to close, at this level, somewhere here, or even somewhere at below 125.20, it means that the next 15 minutes is just going to rush and give us some nice good profits. Perhaps if we hit 30 pips or 40 pips or even 50, we just clean out and call it a day, and thank the gods of the market for a day well provided for, right? Let's see. I'm not a magician, I only trade price actions, okay? One thing about NAS is all this initial noise. I don't know why NAS always does this, right? NAS specifically, it does this. I mean, it just makes noise and scare people away from the markets. Perhaps, I don't know. Why does it scare people away from the markets? Ordinarily, this is a very nice trade. Ordinarily, it should be a very fantastic trade. That's just going to push down, at least get to this level, then we close out majority of our positions. Then it can go to hell, but then just keeps wasting time. And really, I'm not a patient type. I'm not so patient with all these things, you know what I mean? Let's see how is it playing out. Let's see. Is this going to work out? That's a very interesting question. Is this going to work out, or is it just going to be some sort of waste of time on both sides? Let's relax and see. CAD is just doing well. I'm looking at my platform. I'm looking at some CAD assets, and I see that is actually very, looking so good today. Just moving, with some crazy speed, and I've been wondering, and I'm like, what the hell is happening, guys? Wow, this is very nice. Okay. EURUSD is not healthy. It's not doing us fine. Well, I believe it's going to do us fine. Otherwise, it's going to hit stop loss. It's fine. NAS, on the other hand, is behaving itself. So far, we are at 30 pips. Fantastic. So normally, if you know me, you know this is my break-even point. So I'm going to break even one moment. close partials and break even, so that even if price decides to go back, you are not hurt. Okay, close partials and break even, because Euro USD is really not looking like our stuff, right? So we just need to be careful. Let's see. The question now is, what the hell is Euro USD doing? Does anyone have any idea? What it's doing? Nobody. So let's see. Perhaps it could go in our favor. Who knows? NAS is doing pretty well. Fantastic. NAS is doing so good. Let's see what Euro USD is gonna do to our money today. Let's see its plan. Okay, NAS is actually, filling our orders, very in a fancy way. Okay, nice, fantastic. I hope for anyone who is following this trade, I believe you've broken even, because if you have not, I wonder what you're waiting for. If you have not moved your stop loss to break even, sincerely speaking, with due respect, you shouldn't be trading. Yeah, I think today is pretty much a very nice day in general. I may have to call it a day, guys. I may have to close the positions because we already have a very fantastic profit right here. Okay, so I'm gonna close the positions and call it a day. Okay, thank you very much for joining. And for Euro USD, make sure you maintain your stop loss. Make sure you maintain your stop loss, please. Maintain your stop loss. Do not lose hope, because it could actually turn out fine. Okay, for NAS, I've closed my positions, and let me hope that Euro USD is gonna pay us cash. But then one thing to keep in mind about Euro USD, once price actually gets to 10 pips, I'm gonna close mine. I don't know about you. It makes sense if you just stick to the plan that I have, so that we don't have to cry over anything. Okay, See you guys some other time. Perhaps it makes sense if I announce to everyone listening to me that for the rest of this week, I'm not going to come online. I have some things I'm handling. Unfortunately, I've not been very stable this week. Apologies, guys. I've been so busy with a lot of things, some personal stuff. Okay, so this week I'm not going to come online. Again, perhaps next week we'll see you guys on Monday next week. Okay. Thank you very much for joining. To have a lovely day.